Thank you so much for joining me for this week's weekly installment of 30 Minutes Without Mike, and I am your host this week, Ridge Fogerson. I want to talk to you about living with certainty in uncertain times. Did you know that over 80% of the ocean is unexplored, undiscovered, and unobserved? What should we do in our lives when we're uncertain about things? What should we do when we don't know what's going to happen, when we don't know the outcome? My old principal, John Brown, used to say, 10% of life is what happens to you, 90% is how you respond. The way I operate is I always want to know what's going on. I always want to know the plan. I always want to know what's happening behind the scenes. You see, I shouldn't be concerned about the will of Ridge Fogerson. I shouldn't be concerned about the will of Mike Fogerson or John Brown. I should be concerned about the will of Christ, what He has in plan for me. You see, there are beauty in things we cannot understand. We can live in certainty in uncertain times because of the cross, because of Jesus. We're not promised tomorrow, but because of Him and His grace, we are promised eternity with Him in heaven. We can live in certain times because of the cross, because of the empty grave. The power is in His name, in Him. There's power in the resurrection. There is power in the empty tomb. And His name is Jesus. You see, we might be going through something in our lives where we feel like there's nowhere to look but up. When we're at the bottom of the well and all we can do is look up to our Heavenly Father. See, Jesus, He will never put us through something without giving us the power to get through it. By His grace, we will get through it. It's not going to be because we're good or because we're strong. It's going to be because He's strong. Thank you so much for joining me for 3 Minutes Without Mike this week. This is the weekly installment. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you'll join us this Saturday night at 5 p.m. for our drive-in service, weather permitting. If it's bad weather, we'll be inside. We also have our worship experience on Sunday morning at 10:30. Hope to see you there. Thank you.